Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. We are getting ready to go live with the late models here at Kokomo as we load up in the session. How's everybody doing tonight? I had to take the chat off the screen. Sorry, guys. Had some people acting a little immature over on the big block race. Sorry, just trying to get these paints refreshed over on the stream. We got to go ahead and get the sound hooked up correct over on TikTok. Looks like we're going to be all set there. Let's go ahead and get everything down as we are rolling into the super late models here at Kokomo tonight. How's everybody doing? Let me know out in the chat as you guys are getting up in the stream. Looks like we got a pretty heavy field here tonight. Desmond Busby, Jesse Intricate, Matt Selby, Hayden Tolson, Hackney, Hauser, Chase Barbara, Andrew Clark, Ethan Toder, Caleb Durgan, Colton Zimmer, just to mention a few. Gonna be a wild one here tonight, guys. We have lost the chat on the screen. I had somebody saying some stuff they shouldn't have on the stream earlier in the big block race. Had to take down videos or I was going to get banned. So, yes, sorry about that, guys. As we are getting into qualifying, who's going to be the first to take the track here at Kokomo? Hey, Tucker Lee. Guys, make sure you're getting those likes, shares, and follows out there as it looks like Andrew Clark going to jump out on the track. We got Selby out there. Andrew Clark, our big block winner. Last week's winner, too. Can he do something here in the super lates at Kokomo as he's going to bang the wall off of turn number 4? I see Ox just joined over on TikTok. What's up, Ox? What up? What up? What up? Guys, I apologize if I can't see all the chat. I'm sorry if I missed something in the chat, guys. I am sorry. Ox with the taco. As Barbara going to take the pole with the quick time with a 12.024. Ackerson's going to get himself on the board. We got Steven Gaines going up 8th. Got Dylan Hauser out there in the number 2. He's going to go ahead and bail out of his lap. Desmond Busby out on the track in that number 91 machine. I see you with your yellow trophy. Yellow smiling trophy is what it says on Streamlabs, but I can see it over on TikTok or on YouTube. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking the stream, getting those follows out there, getting those shares out there. As Keith Hackney's going to go 17th quickest, but we got Hauser back out on the track. Can Hauser put it at the top of the board as he comes out of turn number 2? Ooh, 18th quickest. That is not where Hauser wants to be. Let's see if he picks it up here on lap number 2. He's going to go 11th quickest. We got Toder out there in the number 8 machine. Let's see where Toder can put it. Toder's going to come around. He's going to start lap number 1. All right, I can't do that. That song I just couldn't do. Let's see where Toder going to put that number 8 machine. Currently 15th quick. Can he move it up to the top of the chart as Connor New sits at the top of the board? And Toder's going to sit 15th as we're going to get ready for heat race number 1. Tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight. It is going to be Connor New. Chase Barbara starting in that number 2 position. Hunter in 3rd. Colton Zimmer is going to start in that number 4 position. Christopher Joy in 5th. Dylan Hauser in 6th. Hunter Rich going to start in 7th. Ethan Toder in 8th. Hickerson 9th. Steven Gaines 10th. And Keith Hackney rounding out the field in that number 11 position. 8 laps here in heat race number 1. As everybody is gridded up, let's get down a little bit closer to the track as they get ready to pull off the starting grid. All right, who's your pick here in heat race number 1? Let me know in the chat. Who do you pick here for the Supers at Kokomo here in heat race number 1? I'll tell you what, Connor New looking fast in that number 10 machine. Can he pull off a victory here? Is Chase in the number 1 on the outside as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get that 1 to go this time by. 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Pace truck's going to pull off down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be tonight? Out of turn number 4, green flag is out as Connor slams on that gas down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, coming to the line, it's going to be Connor New leading lap number 1. Chase Barbara in second, digging on the outside. Can he get the high side working this early? That's the big question here as they come out of turn number 4 down into 1 and 2. Connor's really got to work that car down low to get it to turn as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Chase is starting to get that top side wound up as Connor New comes to the outside. Chase Barber's going to switch it up. He goes low as they come out of turn number 2. Chase slides up the track. Connor New going to cut down. He's going to slide up in front of Chase. Chase going to cut down underneath him as they head into turn number 1 and 2. What a race for the lead as they head out of turn number 2. Slides up the track. Connor New back low. He's going to slide out of turn number 4. Here comes Chase Barbara. Oh, they almost touch into turn number 1 and 2. Chase going to slide up the track. Connor New going to get back down low. Connor going to send it into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to slide up the track. Chase Barbara back down low as they head into turn number 1 and 2 once again. What a race for the lead as we are 6 laps into this one. Yeah, New. As they come out of turn number 4, Connor's going to slide back up. They touch at the line. Here comes Chase Barbara. White flag is out as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's brought the rest of the field here as Connor's going to slide up. Who's going to get at the line? Connor New at the line. 3 wide for third. It's going to be New, Barbara, Zimmer, Hunter, Joy, Rich, Gaines going to the feature. What a freaking race. I'll tell you what, whoever didn't show up for this one is definitely missing out. Definitely missing out. All right, let's get back down to the track as we're going to go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be Desmond Busby in that number 82. Outside of him in the number 87, it's going to be Daniel Elkins. We got Matt Selby in that number 46 machine. That thing is looking good, Selby. With Andrew Clark on the outside starting in 4th. Hayden Tolson in the 327 going to start at 5th. Jesse Entrican in that number 1 is going to start in 6th. Then it's going to be Bo in 7th. Durgan 8th. Ethan Johnson 9th. And Mason Inman in that number 20 position. All right, who's your pick for heat race number 2? Let me know in the chat. As they come into turn number 3 and 4, they're going to get that 1 to go this time by. That was a hell of a race. Hell of a race. Looking for that green flag this time by as the pace truck pulls in. Who's it going to be? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Busby going to get a big jump down into turn number 1 and 2. Wow, Selby's going to dig down low. Oh, he makes contact. Oh, him and Clark make more contact. Down the back straightaway, somehow everybody keeps it straight. Here comes Elkins looking for the lead. We got slide jobs for days as they head into turn number 3 and 4. This one definitely a lot more sloppy as they come across the line. It's going to be Desmond out front. Here comes Elkins back down low. Hayden Tolson out there in the 327. He's digging low. Ooh, Hayden almost clobbers Daniel as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Selby. Selby's looking for the lead as Andrew Clark's going to dig in. Slides into the 3rd spot. Daniel Elkins going to get into the back of him, heading into turn number 3. Elkins down low. Andrew Clark going to dig to the outside. He's going to keep that number 3 spot as the battle for the lead is really starting to brew as Selby is closing in on that number 82. Andrew Clark sitting in 3rd as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be here in heat race number 2? Uh-oh, somebody's not happy as Durgan is... Oh, is that Durgan? That is Durgan facing the wrong way. He's going to go ahead and take the tow. Into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out this time by for Desmond Busby. Busby going to lead him into turn number 1 and 2. Selby in 2nd. Clark 3rd. Daniel Elkins. Hayden Tolson, Mason Inman, and Bo are your top 7 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, it's going to be Busby, Selby, Clark, Elkins, Tolson, Inman, and Bo going to the feature. All right, so that was a little bit of excitement. Guys, I had to delete the big block race earlier, and I had to take the chat down so not everybody can see it on the stream anymore because of something somebody said. Typed. So the big block race will be going back up edited, but I didn't want to get banned on social media, so I had to take it down. They tried to get me banned like Kyle Larson got himself banned. All right. Off to the B main, the LCQ. Look at the names in this one as they pull off the starting grid. Going to be Keith Hackney starting on the pole. Jesse in 2nd. Ethan Johnson in 3rd. Going to be Hickerson. Oh, sorry, I got that in the wrong place. Hickerson 3rd. Ethan Johnson in 4th. Hauser's going to start 5th. Durgan 6th. And Ethan Toder in that number 7 position. 3 of these guys going home here tonight. How do you pick one of these guys to go home? I mean, come on. There's 3 of these guys going home. This is going to be crazy here. We're probably going to see a big one. Somebody's going to make a move they shouldn't. We're about to find out as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as Hackney on the gas out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Hackney going to roll the bottom. Here comes Jesse digging on the outside. Big run. Out of turn 2. He's going to dive down into 3 and 4. Puts the slide on Hackney as they come out of turn number 4. Hackney going to cut down. He's going to slide into turn number 1 and 2. 4 wide almost there for that number 3 spot as Jesse slides Hackney once again as Ethan Johnson looks low, prevents the crossover by Hackney. Into turn number 3 and 4. Look, here comes Hauser in the number 2. Hauser parks it on Hickerson's nose. Last week's winner, Hauser trying to fight in the consi to just make it in. 3 wide for the transfer spot. Contact! Big wreck out of turn number 2. Hickerson's gonna sneak through. Oh my God, what a mess. Hauser bails. Ethan Johnson's done. Durgan, he's now fighting Toder for the final transfer spot. Jesse out front. Hackney, Hickerson, Ethan Toder. Ethan Toder caused the big one. He's got Durgan trying to chase him down as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Wow, that was insane. That was insane. That one's going to have to get clipped. As Durgan tries to dig the bottom, trying to race his way into tonight's feature. Durgan in the 157. I've never seen him in that car. As they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Toder might be pulling them as they come down the front straightaway. As they got 3 laps to go for this battle for the transfer spot. Jesse gonna cross the line with 2 laps to go as these two continue to duke it out. Durgan can't seem to get the speed to catch Toder into turn number 1 and 2. Everybody pretty spread out. This is the closest race on the track as they come out of turn number 4. They're gonna get 1 to go. Durgan trying to dig that bottom side. 1 lap to go. Durgan's going to ship it into 1 and 2. He's going to clip the wall. He's got 1 more opportunity. He sends it into turn number 3 and 4. Toder up high. Durgan down low. Toner going to the feature. Hickerson, Hackney, and Entrican all going to the feature here tonight. What a freaking crazy one that was. Holy cow. How about Hickerson with that move, just cutting down low and driving around them guys just trying to wreck each other. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Starting on the pole here tonight in the feature. Going to be 50 laps here tonight for Connor New. On the pole, Desmond Busby in second. Going to be Chase Barbara in that number 3 spot. Matt Selby in 4th. Colton Zimmer going to start in that number 5 position with Andrew Clark in 6th. Hunter in 7th. Daniel Elkins going to start 8th. Christopher Joy 9th. Hayden Tolson in 10th. Then it's going to be Hunter Rich in that number 11 position. Mason Inman in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field is going to be Steven Gaines in that number 13 position. Bo 14th. Jesse Entrican in 15th. Keith Hackney 16th. Hickerson 17th. And Ethan Toner going to round out the field in that number 18 position. Well, it got interesting there, and I got a feeling it is not going to stop here in the feature as they get one to go as they come across the line. Who's your pick here tonight in the feature? Who do you think is going to take this one? As they come out of turn number 2, they're going to get the green flag this time by what is Connor New going to fire him off? We got Elkins. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Big jump out of Connor New. Desmond Busby settles into second as Selby settles into third as everybody else going to roll side by side. Selby with a big run into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes Desmond Busby looking for the lead down on the bottom side. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Connor New going to get a good run through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to keep the lead this time by as Busby moves back up to the top. Chase Barbara on the high side and Selby gave him the hip down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Contact between Andrew Clark and Colton Zimmer. Andrew Clark. Oh, sorry. Chase Barbara going all the way to the bottom. Can't make the pass. He's got to slide back up. It is absolute chaos back here around that 4th position on back as Selby's going to go ahead and clear Andrew Clark into the wall. Here comes Zimmer in that number 20 machine. Out of turn number 3, 4, down into turn number 1 and 2. Andrew Clark into the wall, Selby into the back of Barbara. There is contact everywhere as they come out of turn number 4. I don't even know how to call this one. This is absolutely insane. These cars are everywhere as they come down the back straightaway. The 32 of Christopher Joy is digging that bottom side. He was starting to make some ground there. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side down the back straightaway. Christopher Joy working the absolute bottom as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes a pass for the lead as Busby ships it in. He's going to slide up the track. Connor New back low into turn number 3 and 4. Connor's going to slide out of turn number 4 as Busby's going to dig back low, battle for the lead as they go back and forth. Busby's going to slide him out of turn number 2. Connor New back low, slides into turn number 3 and 4. Busby with the quick cut down out of turn number 4, looking for turn number 3. I have to look. I can get a guesstimate. Looks like we are 6,800. Is that what it says? I can't read that. It's too small. 6.6K. 6.6K, Josh. Back up front. Connor New gonna slide Busby once again. Busby gonna dig back low once again out of turn number 4. Shifts it into 1 and 2. He's gonna keep it on the bottom side this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Ooh, Busby, it's top side 3 and 4 for sure. Busby able to get the bottom side to work in 1 and 2. Probably should have slid at 3 and 4. Here comes Chase Barbara in the number 1. Tries to get more. Selby's going to ship it in just behind him as they come out of turn number 4. Selby gets that number 3 spot that time by as they head into 1 and 2. Barbara's going to slide him Selby back with the cut down. Here comes Andrew Clark in the number 5. Three-way battle for that number 3 spot. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to get single file forward now. Chase probably looking for the setup as he's got Andrew Clark on his hip as they come through turn number 1 and 2. I put it up at the top. I don't know if you can see it. It's really tiny. It's hard to read. I just took it down. But yeah. This is crazy though. We freaking I don't know if you caught the Conzi, but it was nuts. Chase Barbara with the slide on Selby. Selby's gonna cut down, slide him back. Andrew Clark trying to dig to the outside. What's up, Helms? What's up, Helms? Out of turn number 2, down into turn number 3 and 4. Selby's gonna slide Chase Barbara out of turn number 4 for that number 3 spot. Here comes Chase Barbara back, slides him out of turn number 2 as Selby digs back underneath as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Man, these slide jobs have been insane as Selby and Chase make contact. Andrew Clark down low, Chase Barbara into Clark. Oh, they're gonna be 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. They got company as Zimmer has caught him as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Chase gonna slide Selby. Selby gonna cut back underneath. Here comes Andrew Clark. Digging low out of turn number 4. 3-way, 4-way battle. Oh, Chase gonna cut down across Andrew Clark's nose. Oh, he doors him, he walls him. Here comes Andrew Clark. Andrew's gonna take advantage. Out of turn number 4, move to that number 3 position. Here comes Chase Barbara. He's going to ship it in as Selby gives him a bump as Andrew Clark's going to thread the needle through turn number 3 and 4. What a battle for third. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes Selby and Chase. They're both going to slide Clark out of turn number 2. Clark's going to shut the door on Chase. Yellow flag comes out. Holy cow. JP, thank you for the share. All right, so it looks like Hayden Tolson and Hunter Rich going to get together. Ooh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're getting angry. The radioactive over on the TikTok side has to be pretty good right about now. As these guys going to get ready to line it up, getting ready for that green flag here once again. Should get one to go this time by. Connor New leads the way. Desmond Busby second. Andrew Clark third. Selby fourth. Chase Barbara and Colton Zimmer, your top 6 as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. I'll tell you what, I don't think we're done as we're going to be halfway through this one when they cross the start-finish line. They're going to head into turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out of turn number 4. Busby might have been almost asleep on that one as Selby was just about in the car with Connor New as he hit that throttle as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Andrew Clark down low. They make contact for third as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Connor New out front. Busby second. Selby in that number 3 spot. Andrew Clark fourth. Colton Zimmer fifth as they head into 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, you got to give Christopher Joy a little bit of credit here. He is absolutely committed to that bottom side. Oh, but the 27-100, they get even lower as they headed through turn number 3 and 4. Top 5 have seemed to settle down just a bit for now. The action seems to be for 6 on back as Christopher Joy going to take that number 6 spot as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Barbara. He's going to slide out of turn number 2 down into turn number 3 and 4. Joy has now moved to the high side as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. What a cluster as we got one digging down low, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Joy's going to move to the middle side in 3 and 4. That might have hurt him. Here comes the 27-100. Hunter's going to slide him into 1 and 2. Joy back with the cut down as they ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Hickerson in the middle of a fuck around game back here in the pack. Big contact as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Entrican down low. The 90, what? We got Hackney. We got, oh no! Hackney goes around in the number 91. Caution flag comes out. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to be Hackney. What happened here? Who clips Hackney? Oh, Bo just drives right into the back of him. Turns Hackney around, and the caution flag comes out. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hackney's hunting. We got a little bit of tempers out here on the track. Oh, God. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Getting salty out there. Hackney is not happy as we get the caution flag. Connor New's got to restack them up as we are 33 laps into this one. What a wild one here so far. It's hard to call these ones, but it has definitely been crazy. Let's see, do we got anybody out in the chat? Anybody in the chat bring any popcorn? I guess not. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be Connor New down low, digging into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to slide up the track. Oh, contact between Zimmer and Selby. Here comes Busby down low as Andrew Clark's going to slide back into that number 3 position, but Selby's going to get into Clark. Almost turns it around as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide as Joy digs down low. Here comes a pass from the lead as Busby's going to slide up. Connor New digs back low into turn number 1 and 2. Connor's going to ship it in hard as they head out of 2. He almost stops it on the wall. Busby with an easy crossover to turn number 3 and 4. Andrew Clark in that number 3 position. He might be in the catbird seat if he can keep it clean and these guys get together. As Connor New going to bang the wall big time out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes Connor New. He's going to ship it once again. Busby back with the easy crossover out of turn number 2. Andrew Clark sitting there and lurking in that number 3 spot. But here comes Selby down low as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Oh, New into the wall. New into the wall. Clark's got to go down low. Clark going to try to take advantage. They've run out of room. Down the front straightaway. Clark hard into the wall. Big wreck down into turn number 1 and 2. Andrew Clark going to get turned around. And he is going to hit that Alt F4, I think. Wow. Well, so what happened here? We're going to evaluate this. Looks like the almost some contact here. Selby didn't leave a lot of room, but Connor gets the wall. These two side by side. Andrew Connor was still hitting the wall. And what do you do if you're Andrew Clark or Selby in this position? Selby definitely tried to give Andrew some room. They just all ran out of room there. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. As Connor New takes a massive hit as he led a good part of this one. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't even put that one on Selby. I mean, he did try to give Clark room, and Connor frickin' was digging. I don't know. Connor was digging off the wall. Sometimes you just run out of room. Drayton, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Busby leads them into turn number 1 and 2. Selby in second. Hunter in third. Here comes Christopher Joy down low as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Christopher Joy going to dig down low out of turn at number 4. Can he get that bottom side to work? Get himself a podium as they head out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. 8 laps to go. Going to make it 7 to go for Busby this time by. Andrew Clark with a junked number 25 machine as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. He's still got a little bit of speed in that number 5, but he's definitely got a ton of damage in it as Busby continues to lead. Selby second, Hunter in third. Go find a little bit of action back here in the middle of the pack. It seems like it's calmed down, but here comes Ethan Toner as he digs out of turn number 4. He's making some ground on the high side as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Ooh, Bo almost loops it there as they head into turn number 3 and 4. As Toner continues to dig to the outside, out of turn 4, down the front straightaway, back into turn number 1 and 2. Back out front, nobody seems to have anything for Busby as he's pulling away 1.2 seconds out front of Selby. Hunter, Chase Barbara, Christopher Joy, Jesse Entrican. He's made his way up. He's the biggest mover. 10 spots up to that number 5 position. Across the line, 2 laps to go. 2 more laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be white flag for Desmond Busby. He's looking to put his names in the books for this season. Sean Pointer, thank you for the like, as he heads into turn number 3 and 4. Busby going to take the win here tonight in the World Outlaws opener. Selby second, Hunter third, Chase Barbara fourth, and Jesse Entrican in fifth. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, God, Scott. Don't make me laugh, Scott. Don't make me laugh. All right, so it's going to be Kelly. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. It's going to be Desmond Busby with the win. Matt Selby second. It's going to be Hunter in third. Chase Barbara in that number 4 position. Jesse in 5th. Daniel in 6th. Christopher Joy going to get that number 7 position. Colton Zimmer 8th. Ethan Toner in 9th. Going to be Andrew Clark ends up finishing 10th. Mason Inman 11th. Keith Hackney in 12th. Hickerson's going to be 13th. Bo in 14th. Gaines 15th. Connor News 16th. Hunter Rich 17th. And Hayden Tolson in that number 18 position. That was definitely a wild one, Kelly, for sure. All right, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I appreciate you coming out. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.